Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of House Flipper 2. We're gonna do a few things real quick here at the beginning. We've got some perks we need to use. So we're gonna go ahead and use those because we've got them. I wanted you guys kind of here so you could kind of see what perks we got and what the perks are. I know it's gonna be a slightly longer episode, so I want to apologize in advance for that. I didn't realize it'd take me 2 hours to do one room. So I think in the future with this game, we're probably gonna do like one room an episode because I really want to try to keep these videos below about 30 minutes or so. But I hope you will enjoy it. Um, and if we need to change up the way we're doing things, that is okay. We can adapt to what makes sense. So let me know what you guys like, what you guys enjoy the most, and we can try to work out what the best way to structure these episodes will be. Um, so we've just been going around kind of cleaning up a few things. Like I said, we did our perks. We took out a wall and just kind of organized some stuff. And we're about to jump into the actual video today. We're going to just paint the garage, nothing fancy. And then we're going to hopefully do the family living room today. That's what we're going to do because this is Future Dark coming at you. Again, my audio this was before I fixed my audio that I recorded this segment. So it wasn't quite to par. Hopefully, it's good now, but enjoy. Alright, guys. Hopefully, you got to see a lot of the different perks. That was kind of the first part of this video. We are actually going to get into figuring out our layouts, what we want to do with everything. Um, so I'm thinking about turning this into an office, this kind of section right here. Temporarily, we got our nice little chair by the fire. Um, PC, of course. I did get an achievement by putting the PC on top of the fridge called custom PC building. I didn't have it. I wasn't recording at the time, unfortunately. And then I think I'm gonna open this up too, because if you look outside here, you see where that chimney is? It's like right to the right of that window, which is where I've got the fireplace, and it's kind of, cramped to say the least. So I think that wall's got to come down. This wall will come down and move out to here probably, and I'll move that window one way or the other. Not too much I think I'm gonna change in here. I might leave this as washer and dryer and try to work a bathroom as well as an office into this small section, so that might be a little tricky. I feel like cars aren't longer than about this right here, so I feel like if we close that in, that will be fine. It'll just be a matter of if we can get, a bathroom in here or not. And then upstairs, I don't know how I feel about this window, so I might change that out. Of course, we got, this will probably end up being guest bedroom. Or maybe this will be guest bedroom. One of those will be a guest bedroom, whichever one's bigger probably. And then master bedroom, of course, will eventually turn this into a second bathroom. And then I don't know what this other room's gonna be just yet. I guess we could do another bedroom since we're gonna have an office downstairs. But yeah, so that's the plan. Let's go ahead and get out our hammer and start taking down some walls. We are gonna need to move some light switches around temporarily. I think what I'll probably do is just do maybe like do the bottom floor in this episode, and then the next episode we'll do the top floor. We'll just have to see how far I get with recording and all that. Nice. Yep, that's definitely better. I might need to move this chimney as well. But we're gonna get rid of this wall. I say I probably should have moved that first. Oh, Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, no, this is gonna be a garage switch. Um, now I'll try to, like, get all this pretty organized later. They added these nice dots on the wall so you can easily calculate different areas. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like 7's probably a good number to go up on all these. I don't feel like you really need a switch here unless there's a door somewhere. There might be a door right here going into the living room, though. I haven't decided. Let's go ahead and finish taking out this wall right here. All right, so we got all the walls we're gonna take down. I'm gonna leave this beam here. Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that beam there. That we're gonna leave as a washer and dryer room. I mean, we just need a powder room is all we need. We don't need, like, a full-blown bathroom. And then, yeah, I think I'm gonna put the door. Where do I wanna go? I'm trying to decide, so thinking about this is like a home office is what it's gonna be. So, like, I'm gonna have clients coming in through here, so I don't know if I want them coming through the main house or, like, through the garage into the office. So I can't decide if I want a door from here into the office or a door into the living room. Yeah, I'm not sure on that just yet, but I know one thing I want to do is go ahead and build this wall here so I can see, whoops, wrong button, how much space I've got to work with. I don't like the bathroom off the kitchen, so that's why I'm hesitant to put it in the, hey, look, another building perk. Um, in that room underneath the stairwell. Which, I could. Make this a 2-car garage. And then I would have plenty of room. Oh! Oh! Oh, what? Um, was that a bug? Huh. Okay. Not sure why it did that. I'm not gonna lie. You gonna tear down that? No. That's weird. Very interesting. There might be like a quick build or something. Because I was not expecting that wall to go all the way across, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, and I think I'm fine leaving this door here, actually. You want to make sure this window is centered. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need to come over 1. There we go. How far are these windows from the ceiling? 3. I want to make sure we have 3 dots above. That we do. Nice. Okay. I mean, I got space. I could just build. It'd just be garage. So just from here to, like, here. I wouldn't go all the way back. We could even set the garage back a little bit to give it some interest, possibly. That's not gonna be this episode, though. Can always add that later. So I think next thing we need to do is go through the garage and add a door to the house. Let's move this switch over. We want to make sure we have at least one block for door trim. Oh, actually, I didn't mean to do that. No, actually, we don't have to put this door in here because you can just add the door to it. Okay. So let's build that back. Wrong button again. Hmm. So we can actually, that's nice. We can grab this flipper tool. Is it Q or E? Yeah. So one of these buttons, R, lets me duplicate or copy. Does it work on flooring, though? I don't think my, hold on. Unplug my controller. There we go. Okay. Hold Q to find surface finish in store. Okay. Let's buy one of those. And we'll want to buy the hair prime. I need one of those. Okay. Let's fix what we messed up. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, what? What's going on? Hold up. What's going on here? Interesting. I might have to build a foundation first. Interesting. Okay. Sure. Okay. Guess the houses aren't on foundations. Well, that's good to know. Come on, you call yourself a contractor king, but you don't even put the houses on foundations. Just gonna sink to the ground. Ah. This is nice. You can just drag and click, so that's pretty cool. Go ahead and put that down. All right. So let's go ahead and figure out what kind of doors and windows we want on this thing. I'm thinking we can actually hit R and we can change style, and we can just click on this and change the details, which is super nice. So I don't really care if this outside part is wood. But this is gonna kind of be the center point of the entire house. We want to make sure we have that right. Nice brick back. There we go. Let's go with maybe a brushed aluminum. Nice rock face. And then mantle, let's go with a nice black marble, I think. Or black granite. There's a lot of colors in here. Custom color marble. Interesting. You know what? Since I've got so many other colors already, I think I'm just going to go with the white marble. And there we go. That will set the tone. So yeah, we're going to go with the classic style. We can go and get rid of this light. Oh, again, I gotta switch to sail. I'm going to leave those where the bar's at. I'll probably change that out, but I'll leave it for now. This one I might leave for now because that's just an office. So since this is an office, we'll probably want carpet. Probably a more neutral color. I honestly might just leave the doors and such. Because I think if we change the style, it'll make them brand new. The door, we want left handle, so it's opening in and towards the wall. Oh, wow. I didn't realize there were different types of door handles. That's pretty cool. Of course, we want one with a lock, so maybe... I'm going for classic look. I'm thinking maybe this guy. Or this guy. Alright, we'll go with that one. Cool, so for the base, we're going to do white wood, I think. And then for the door itself, maybe a classic... like a dark black or something? Or do we like the cherry? Cherry's pretty cool. Now the question is that door, like, now that I respaced it, is it brand new or is it still technically worn? So let's see, I think I know what door it is. So I don't want to copy because it might just copy the style exactly as we had it. Store, there we go. Doors. Standard doors, okay. And then... is it medium door? Ah, this is it. Yeah, so I think it did, when I reskinned it, it like made it look new. Cool. Nice. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna reskin all this. And we're gonna go with white, I believe. No shutters on the bottom at least. Windowsill, let's do... no. I think we're going with classic. Well, yeah, let's just go classic right now. Can't really see the handle because I'm not inside. Alright, base A. We want to make sure we keep all this the same style all the way around. And I have to go inside to see the actual handle itself. I think that might be the best one. So handle one. And then we need to change to the brushed aluminum. Confirm. Okay. Did I put brushed aluminum on this handle? I did not. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Nice. There we go. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these windows, and then I will bring you guys back, and we'll make this door the exact same way as all the other doors. So give me a couple minutes to go around and fix all this. Enjoy some music. Okay, and then let's go get that transition strip and see how this works. Transition strip. We want to change the color. We probably want to go with like a... Honestly, probably the dark beach. That's the wood trim we're using all the way around. So it looks like you literally just put it there, and then you can expand. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Wowee, this game. Nice. It's a small detail, but it's beautiful. We'd probably want to put another transition strip there just to cover up that outside wood coming in. Okay, let's go ahead and sell... Oh, sorry. Sell this. I think I'm going to go ahead and sell that as well. And this, because we can always copy if we need to recreate the style or something. Okay, now we need a nice couch. Of course, we want to go with, like, one to match the chair we've got. So let's see if we go... Yeah. So the armchair we've got, I believe, is this guy right here. So I wonder if this sofa will work. And then we'll do the base and the Brazilian cherry. The seat, we want a leather. Striped suede, burlap, fabric, leather, glossy leather. I think we want, like... I don't think we want glossy leather. Like leather. And then let's go with a... red. And then dark beach for the accents. And then the details. I think we just want a matte plastic and just like a black. Of course, make sure still open that door and get around. We can actually, maybe we should go with the smaller one. I think this one might be too big. No, I think that works. And then we're gonna actually rotate this guy. Put him there. Can I hold up? Like these are in the same category, but they're different tools. But can I copy this style and paste it on that guy? Oh my goodness, you sure can. Look at that. Oh man, that's gonna make creating consistency like crazy. All right, nice. Okay. And yeah, we have plenty of room here, even with the door open. I probably will make this door open. I think I'm gonna make it open out into the back. Does mean we are going to have to change. Carpet. Oh no, we don't. Nice. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, because I slid it over one. Okay, hold on. There we go. And the car, I think, is over there. So that's good. Okay, now we need some type of coffee table and maybe some end tables. So tables. There's small tables, dining tables, console tables, and other. Alright, so it's going to be small tables, I'm assuming. Of course, we're going with the classic style. That's too big, but that does exactly match. that, but that's too big for what we're doing. Let's see if we can find a slightly smaller one that looks a little bit more modern. This guy might work. And what if we did an ebony and an ebony? Yeah. Nice, cozy little living room. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, let's get at least one end table. Maybe I can get two end tables. Again, we're going to go ebony, ebony. So this is just kind of tying in that door to the rest of the house. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. I don't think I'm going to put a rug in here. But we do want some table lamps. So I guess we also want a TV, so electronic. Let's do... I think this TV is probably a good enough size. I'm just going to leave it black. Oh. Maybe we should go up one size. Nice. There we go. Look at that. That's beautiful. Alright, so then I want to put... I think I want to put a lamp in that corner and maybe a plant in this corner. Let's see what kind of shoe rack we've got. Wow, there's like fire alarms, cameras, air purifiers. Wow. So yeah, let's I'm looking for some type of shoe rack. Some type of shoe rack to go by the front door. Or maybe just a coat rack. Maybe not even a shoe rack. But we still want that classic style that we've got. That might work. If we can change the shelves to be like a natural wood. Or we do this shoe bench. Aha! Here we go. This looks more like my style. And then, let's do ebony. And then those will be the brushed aluminum, of course. And then the details be... Let's do a white wood, I think. White. That could be too big. Nope. I think that works. Perfect. Perfect. And then over here, get a plant. Some sort. Was that accessory, maybe? Wow. Fire extinguishers. Paper money. Trash chute? What? Huh. I wonder if you can actually use that. Maybe it's in decoration. Yeah. Standing wall, ceiling. We need a pretty big size vase. I wish there was something that said, like, how big it was. So yeah, let me get this one that I just saw. Yeah, it's way too small. Way too small. Okay, maybe I need to go to plant. And here we go. Large. Okay. We go with something like that. Or that. That might work. Check this guy out. Ooh, yeah, I think that might be perfect. Alright, now let's see. Plant. Oh, well, they have it. Ornamental, vines, shrubs, trees, nature decor. Wow. Chinese evergreen, cast iron plant. I don't know much about plants, so yeah, don't expect me to know what all these are. Crocuses. I don't even think they use real names, would be my guess. How about this guy? How does he look? He too big? No, I think. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. And then I do think we need at least one more light in the middle here. And then I need to connect up some more switches. So I need to do well, let's finish decorating. So let's get a couple of lamps to go on the table. Maybe one tall lamp, like floor lamp, to go between the two couches. This might work. Let's change the shade to be I don't know, maybe burlap. Vintage suede. Let's do burlap. Do burlap. I think I like the green, but we do want to change this to maybe be a white. And then the bulb socket, let's just do that white. I don't really care about that. Light mode, again, let's knock this. You know what? Let's go all the way down to like 2000. And let's turn the brightness down because this is just kind of accent lamp. Let's do like a 60% brightness. And let's try that. Nice. I don't... Oh, you can't put it like over the transition strip, which is kind of terrible. I don't think I like that then. Alright, so let's not do that. I think what we could do is just put 2 in lamps on these tables here. Do table lamps. Maybe this guy. We'll do the shade. You know what? Let's just leave the shade as like a brown or tan. Oh, there's pattern? Wait. Hold on. Yeah. Wow. Okay. There's patterns to the shades. Okay. That's cool. So those tables are already ebony, so let's do the dark beach. I'm trying to keep like the same type of wood, you know? And then I think we're gonna go with the gold one. Nice. And then we can just set that. Can't really center it. That's fine. We can just put it. I'll center it into the right. I'll center it into the right. Nice. Nice cozy living room. We need a painting or something there. And then maybe a bookcase. Bookcase and another light. Do we have, like, wall sconces? Yes, we do have wall sconces. So let's do... I was looking for, like, a half circle. Half moon. Maybe this one? Yeah, that's not too bad. I think we need to change the style because you can't really see it, if I'm being honest. This is our main light source, so we want to do the 3000-ish. And turn the brightness down to 80. Oh, you can put wall sconces on the ceiling? Huh. Interesting. You know what? That would actually work if we did, like, 2 of these side by side. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Would have to be, like, way out here. I wish you could, like, highlight all of them. But actually, I like this, but I want to slide it, like, center of the kind of hallway right here. It would be nice if these lights didn't go back to, like, their default position when you pick them up, but nice. And then we can connect that light up as well to the switch. And then let's connect that switch up to here. Ooh, I do like that. And that means we could put, like, a nice... Let's see if there's, like, a type of painting we put on this wall. Floor decor pictures. Here we go. That's pretty cool. I bet you can change these colors, too. But I think I'm gonna leave it just like... Oh man, this is a lot bigger than I thought. Can you, hold on, time out. Can I shrink it? No, so you can't shrink things. So they have to be the right size. But you can change the color, so... I think if that's the case, let's go with the smaller one. Oh man, that's super small. Maybe I do both of these. So let's do... one there, and then let's get the other one and do it just slightly lower. Nice. Okay, there we go. And then the bookshelf, I think that will be the last thing. Well, let's go look at electronics. Oh, and baseboard. We can do baseboards too. So that's like baseboard and shoe molding together. This is gonna add some interest to it, though. So that's, I'm assuming, dark beach. Yeah, dark beach. Dark beach. Well, the question is, can I crouch? Yes, I can. Okay, so do that. Oh, okay. So that's not terrible to do then. Nice. And you can do it behind things, which is super, super nice. Usually you can't do that. How do I... Is it duplicate and then hold Q? Or does it change style? Huh. I'm not sure. I thought you could, like... I know you can do it with flooring, but I thought you could do it with, other stuff, too. But that's fine. I know what baseboard it is. Oh, it's actually still highlighted, so there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the kitchen. I know I'm probably gonna have to take it back out whenever I do the cabinetry, but just so I can get everything kind of buttoned up. This will be our dining room. Okay, we need the bookcase. And that should be it. Alright, let's see what kind of bookcases we got. Storage, bookcase. We've got the one that matches the rest of our tables. I guess we'll go with that one then. And then we'll do the the ebony. Oh, it's a little smaller than I kind of anticipated, but that's okay. Nice. Well, guys, before we finish up this episode, I want to go ahead and knock out these perks because I got a few more perk points. So we're gonna max out our trash, of course. So the biggest is the best. So we get the biggest trash bags we have available to us. For the painting, we've either got pigment economy. The roller uses even less paint. We've got paint any surface without setting the paint area. Interesting. I don't know if I want that or not. I don't know about that. This new paint bucket allows you to paint with all the colors of the rainbow. Interesting. Oh, so you actually get to go in and custom paint. I think that's what we're going to have to go with. And then, of course, we've only got heavy liftings. The only thing we can upgrade right now. Oh, we've actually got 2 points, so we can max this out. You can carry even more tiles, panels, or wallpaper. Shoot at once. That's proper workout. And then, of course, we've got either quick and strong hit with your hammer charges up faster, no time to waste, or we can do a precise hit with hammers just about to get quicker. Sculptors must be so jealous. I don't really have an issue with the charge speed, so let's do the precision and just do some testing with that. Of course, we've got racing trowel. While building walls, place mortar faster. Just don't forget about the bricks. Here we go. While you place the bricks, they already come with the mortar on them. Flipper tool is maxed out. And there we go, guys. That is going to do it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I love you guys to death. I hope you will stay tuned for future episodes. If you want to see, if you want me to take a break from, the Peaceys family home and do, an actual home to, sell, let me know in the comments below. What I plan to do right now is get the PC home all done up and completed, and then I wanna buy a house to flip. As y'all know, last episode I told y'all we can't actually sell this house. It technically still belongs to our parents. Um, so we are not allowed to sell it, but it's definitely it might be something they add in the future or something like that. But I do wanna have this house kinda done before my parents I think they move back in at some point. No spoilers. That's a spoiler, I know, sorry guys. If you haven't played this, my apologies. I think my parents want to move back in at some point. So I would like to have this house done before I get that far into the story. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Again, hope you are enjoying this series. And I hope you will like, subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. We do have our Underground Garage live stream happening tonight at like 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested in mechanic simulators slash racing games, check out that live stream. But that's going to be it for me, guys. Dark Skywolf, and I'm signing off. So long. Have a great day.